Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to discuss the another unit, surface chemistry. In surface chemistry includes adsorption, catalysts, and colloids. So first let me discuss adsorption and types of adsorption. I am Dr. R. Gunasekharan, Professor of Chemistry, who is taking class for you. As an introduction, let me give some information regarding surface chemistry. Surface chemistry deals with the phenomena that occurs at the surfaces or interfaces. The term sorption is used to indicate both the process, that is adsorption and absorption. So this is sorption, includes both adsorption and absorption. But we are concentrating only adsorption but not absorption. Kindly follow. What is adsorption? The accumulation of molecular species at the surface rather than in the bulk of a solid or liquid is termed adsorption. Example, water vapors adsorbed by silica gel. A specific example. So, whenever we discuss about adsorptions, the two terms is most important. One is adsorbent, another is adsorbate. So, let me discuss first what is adsorbent. The material on the surface of which adsorption takes place is called adsorbent. Mainly or generally adsorbent will be a solid part. Now, adsorption is essentially a surface phenomena. Solids, particularly in finely divided state, have large surface area, and therefore, example, charcoal, silica gel, alumina gel, clay, metals in finely powdered, that is finely divided state, and colloids act as good adsorbents. Kindly follow. So these are the examples of adsorbents. Kindly follow. Now, what is adsorbate? The substance which accumulates at the surface of the adsorbent is termed adsorbate. Example, gases, liquids, and solids can be adsorbed on the surface of the adsorbent. Now, so let me explain what is absorption. The accumulation of molecular species at the bulk of a solid or liquid uniformly inside as well as outside is termed as absorption. So this is the major difference between adsorption and absorption. Adsorption only externally, absorption even internally. So water vapors are absorbed by calcium chloride. Example. Now coming for the adsorption, there are mainly two types of adsorption. One is physisorption, another is chemisorption. Let me go in detail of these two types. So let me give in the form of tabular column to give you a clear idea, because often question is asked, one among the following is the characteristic of physisorption, One among the following the characteristics of chemisorption question will be asked often. So first column properties, second column physisorption, third column chemisorption. The first property, force, let me take as a force. Generally in physisorption, van der Waals force is acting. Van der Waals force is acting. Whereas in chemisorption, the force is due to chemical bond formed between the adsorbent and adsorbate. Number 2, nature. Physisorptions are non-specific in nature, whereas chemisorptions are specific in nature. Direction of the reactions. Physisorption is generally reversible in nature, reversible in direction, whereas this is irreversible. Chemisorption is irreversible because chemical reaction takes place. Continues. Enthalpy, another property, fourth property. Generally, for physisorption takes place, requires low enthalpy, 20 to 40 kilojoule per mole. Whereas, to take place chemisorption, very high enthalpy required, 80 to 240 kilojoule per mole, because there is chemical reaction takes place. Coming for the next property, temperature. Generally, in the case of physisorption decreases with increase of temperature. Physisorption decreases with increase of temperature, whereas chemisorption increases with increase of temperature. It's the most important property to differentiate physisorption and chemisorption. And 6, activation energy. We know activation energy is nothing but EA. Generally not required for physisorptions, whereas required in sometimes in the case of chemisorption. Continues. And 7th, surface area. Kindly follow, my students. This is not the difference between physisorption and chemisorption. It's a common phenomena. Even though I included here, it is common in both, same. So you cannot take it as a distinction between physisorption and chemisorption. But both physisorption and chemisorption increases with increase in surface area of the adsorbent. So increases with increase in surface area, increases with increase in surface area. So this you should not take into account of the distinction between. Anyhow, I added here, you must know the characteristic. The 8th layer property, again, is the difference between physisorption and chemisorption. Generally, multi-layer is formed under high pressure in the case of physisorption. Whereas in the case of chemisorption, unimolecular layer is formed. So, we have totally 7 differences we have to differentiate physisorption and chemisorption. And one is common, both they are same. Kindly follow. Now, another important thing, what are the factors affecting the adsorption? Specifically gases. Because when we are doing adsorption phenomena, mainly we are taking gases only. Rarely liquids and solids we are using. So, considering gases as adsorbate, so there are 4 factors which will affect the adsorption. One is pressure, temperature, nature of the gas, nature of the adsorbent. Kindly follow. So, pressure is the important factor which will affect the adsorption. Whenever pressure increases, automatically the adsorption increases. The temperature, increase of temperature will decrease the adsorption. You have seen already. That too depending upon the nature. The nature of the gas, depending upon the nature of the gas, it will vary. Again, it will vary. Adsorption will affect. The nature of adsorbent, solid nature, surface area, so adsorption will vary. Kindly follow. So, let me go in detail. Pressure. Adsorption of a gas leads to decrease of pressure. Kindly follow. Because when we are taking a gas with a high pressure, so some amount of gas is getting absorbed by the adsorbent, so that the pressure will decrease. Very easy. So the magnitude of adsorption increases with increase in pressure. So when you increase, concentration increases, so adsorption increases. Kindly follow. Then temperature. I told you, temperature is an important factor. Generally, adsorption is an exothermic process. Delta H will be negative. The decrease of temperature will increase the magnitude of adsorption of a gas and liquid. So, increase of temperature will decrease the adsorption, whereas the decrease of temperature will increase the magnitude of adsorption of a gas and a solid. Kindly follow. The next, nature of the gas. This is very, very important. It is already observed that more readily soluble and easily leachable gases. We have discussed under the gases, ideal and real gases, that is matter chapter. Readily soluble and easily leachable gases such as ammonia, chlorine, sulfur dioxide are adsorbed more effectively than hydrogen, N2 and O2, which are not soluble and not easily leachable gases. The reason is that van der Waals forces which are involved in adsorption are more predominant in the former than in the latter. So, van der Waals forces are more powerful in the case of NH3Cl2SO2, but not in the case of H2, N2 and O2, it is less predominant. Kindly follow. Nature of adsorbent is another important factor affecting the adsorption. Since adsorption is a surface phenomena at a given temperature, adsorption increases with increase in surface area per unit mass of the adsorbent. Please follow. Since adsorption is a surface phenomena at a given temperature, that is the most important. Adsorption increases with increase in surface area per unit mass of the adsorbent. Kindly follow. Now, next let me go discuss about the adsorption isotherm. This is the most important questions are often asked here. So, adsorption isotherm in the case of gases, adsorption isotherm in the case of the liquids and solid. So, first let me take gases. The variation in the amount of gas absorbed by the adsorbent with pressure at constant temperature can be expressed by means of a curve termed as adsorption isotherm. Please follow. So, free unleached adsorption isotherm. I am going to discuss free unleached adsorption isotherm. Free unleached in 1909 gave an empirical relationship between quantity of a gas adsorbed by unit mass of solid adsorbent and pressure at a particular temperature as follows. According to him, he has given an equation x by m equal to k into p to the power of 1 by n. Here n is greater than 1. What are the other of the terms? X equal to mass of the gas adsorbed, small m equal to mass of the adsorbent used, P pressure, and K and N are constant. Free adsorption constant. Kindly follow. So these are the adsorption isotherms. So when you plot X by M versus pressure at a different temperature, we are having curve like this. Kindly follow. Now coming for under free unleached adsorption isotherm, what I am doing now, The original equation is x by m equal to k into p to the power of 1 by n. So here n is greater than 1. Taking logarithm on both sides, we get log x by m equal to log k plus 1 by n log p. This is equation 2. So the validity of free unleashed adsorption isotherm can be verified by plotting log xm versus log p. So log xm versus p when we can plot. So when we plot, what will happen? Just see here. This is the graph. So we are plotting log x by m versus log p. So we are getting that is a straight line curve. Kindly follow. So the extension of this line cutting this y-axis. So this difference we'll call it as log k. That is intercept. And the slope is equal to 1 by n. Kindly follow. Slope is equal to 1 by n. This is the Freelich adsorption isotherm curve. Now, free unleashed adsorption isotherm, let me continue some more information. The slope of the straight line gives the value of 1 by n. Slope, it gives 1 by n. And the intercept gives the value of log k. You have seen already. Kindly see. This is the slope giving 1 by n. This is the intercept log k. Kindly follow. Now, the factor 1 by n can have values between 0 to 1, but generally 0.1 to 0.5. Please follow. Even though we are giving 0 to 1, it lies always between 0.1 to 0.5. Thus, equation 2 holds good over a limited range of pressure. Limited range of pressure. So, the next we will discuss about the adsorption of liquids and solids and the adsorbent. This is adsorbate, and we will take adsorption of liquids and solids. Solids can adsorb solutes. Here solid means maybe a liquids or solids from solutions. So solid here we are calling it as an adsorbent. Thus, when a solution of acetic acid in water, kindly follow, acetic acid dissolved in water is shaken with charcoal powder. Charcoal adsorbent. A part of the acid from the solution is absorbed by the charcoal, and hence the concentration of the acid decreases in the solution. How to identify this? Very simple. You take original acid and find out the acidity, the strength of the acid by titrating with sodium hydroxide taken with the burette using phenolphthalein. Then after shaking with a known quantity of charcoal, a known volume of acid and strength, filter that, take a known volume and find out the strength again. So because some of the acid is absorbed on the charcoal, the remaining acid strength will be definitely less automatically because acetic acid is absorbed on the charcoal. Now the concentration of the acid decreases, you can observe from the titration. Similarly, litmus solution also you can apply. You can shake, when shaken with the charcoal becomes colorless. So this is the direct proof. Litmus solution, it is colored. When you shaken with the charcoal becomes colorless, indicating it is absorbed by charcoal. Please follow. So, let me come for the characteristics, magnitude of adsorption. Kindly follow. Magnitude of adsorption. So, I told you here I am concentrating, adsorbent is mainly solid. Adsorbate is gases, liquids and solids. Mainly gases are acting as adsorbate. So what is the magnitude of adsorption? Adsorption decreases with increasing in temperature. Very, very important. Adsorption decreases with an increase in temperature. Number 2, adsorption increases with increasing surface area of adsorbent. In both cases, desorption and chemisorption. Number 3, adsorption depends on the concentration of the solute. High concentration, more adsorb. Less concentration, less adsorb. And 4, adsorption depends on the nature of adsorbent and the adsorbate. Nature of adsorbent, silica, alumina, like that nature. Adsorbate, different types of gases, liquid or solid. So it absorbs, adsorption depends on the nature of adsorbent and adsorbate. So that is regarding the magnitude. Coming for adsorption of liquids and solids, let me discuss free unleached adsorption isotope here. In the gases I have already discussed. Let me discuss under the liquids and solid. Free unleached isotope approximately describes the behavior of adsorption from solution with a difference that instead of pressure, concentration of the solution is taken into account as follows. So in the equation of free unleached adsorption isotope, previously we used x by m equal to k into p to the power of 1 by n. So in this case, we are using x by m equal to k into c to the power of 1 by n, where say c is the concentration. Now as usual, taking logarithm on both sides, we get log x by m equal to log k plus 1 by n log c. This is equation 2. As in the previous case, on plotting log x by m against log c, a straight line is obtained as usual, which shows the validity of free unleached adsorption isotope, which can be tested experimentally by taking solutions of different concentration of the acetic acid. Kindly follow. Coming for applications of adsorption. Kindly follow. Applications of adsorption. Production of high vacuum and gas mask. That means adsorption technique is useful to produce high vacuum. And also this adsorption phenomena is used in gas masks. When you are wearing any poisonous gas that will be absorbed outside, you will not be affected. Next one. Due to adsorption, the humidity can be controlled. Control of humidity by adsorption. Then, removal of coloring matter, we can use the technique adsorption. Normally, in the manufacture of the sugar, we are using this. So, animal charcoal normally used to remove the coloring matter. Generally, adsorption techniques, so they are used for as the catalyst. Kindly follow. Adsorbent used as a catalyst. Separation of inert gases can be done by this technique, adsorption technique. Then, curing of diseases. In some diseases, the medicine will be absorbed over the organ and slowly curing the disease. So, in the case of isolation of a pure element from the ores, the frog flotation process is one of the techniques to concentration of ore. Here, adsorption is the technique used. Adsorption technique is also used as an indicator. There are different types of indicator. So, here, adsorption technique also used in the case of indicators. And chromatographic analysis, like column chromatography and thin layer chromatography, are working on based on the principle of adsorption. Please follow. So let me discuss a few things regarding catalyst. Only introduction I will give, I will discuss later in detail. A catalyst is a substance which alter the rate of a chemical reaction and remain chemically and quantitatively unchanged after the reaction. Example, potassium chloride reaction is very slow, but in presence of MnO2 at temperature 473, 633, very fast, producing potassium chloride and oxygen. So that is the catalyst. So generally catalyst will increase the energy of activation, so rate will decrease. The correspondingly, easily the reaction will be faster. Promoters are substances that enhance the activity of a catalyst. Promoters are substances that enhance the activity of a catalyst. So there are two things, promoters and poison, which are involving in catalyst. The adsorbing technique action, the promoters and poison affect the adsorption phenomena. Promoters are substances that enhance the activity of a catalyst. A simple example, formation of ammonia, Haber process, N2 plus 3H2. So iron is the catalyst normally used to formation of ammonia. Here, molybdenum is acting as a promoter. It will increase the adsorption phenomena, whereas iron is the catalyst. Kindly follow. The same way, because why I am discussing catalyst here? Because adsorption is the important phenomenon here. Poisons are substances that decrease the adsorption activity of the catalyst. Example, ranitidine in the presence of mild steel will act as a poison. Kindly follow. The activity of ranitidine is reduced in presence of mild steel, which is poison for the catalyst. Very. So mild steel is the poison for the ranitidine. Same way, for palladium and platinum, pyridine and quinoline are used. I hope we have come to the conclusion of the chapter. Thank you, my dear students. Very much thankful for the kind cooperation given so far. And if you are a newcomer to YouTube, my channel, Neat Chemistry by Dr. R. Gunasekaran, if you are a first time you are coming to the channel to view the chapter, kindly click like, kindly click subscribe so that all my videos will reach you. So I am running this video, that is the channel. I am starting the channel in YouTube in order to help poor people of India, specifically in chemistry. Because I am a chemistry professor, so I want to share my knowledge with you. Starting from 8th standard to 12th standard, I have taken the chapters. But the level will be up to PhD level, so that any student who are interested to join IIT or medical colleges, so if you go through my YouTube channel, 100% guarantee you will get 100 out of 100 marks. Mainly, this is I am giving for poor students who are not able to join even for the either coaching or tuition. Kindly follow. Dear students who are waiting for NEET, the entrance examination of India in the academic year, in this academic year, I have a very good news for you. We are running a coaching center, Vetri Coaching Center in Pondicherry for the last 20 years. And we have our website, Venti.us. In locally, we are very famous for the last 20 years. We have a number of achievements. So if you enter our Veggie site, in the home page, you can see all evidences in photograph. So one or two achievement, it is my duty to inform you. Every year we are sending 10 to 20 students are joining Jipmer Medical College, and other medical colleges 150 to 200 students are joining every year. Hundreds of students are joining engineering colleges, very few are joining IIT. The most important record, in 2003, R. Srinivasa Raghavan, our student from Vetri Coaching Center, got All India first rank in Jipmer examination, entrance examination. So this is our achievement. So regarding Vetri Daughters, I want to give 3 important features. So students who are interested to join the coaching, without going outside in this pandemic condition, staying home and to read, so better you can join Vetri Daughters. And it is only low cost. The first feature is, it is having 200 video lessons and 200 unit tests. Kindly follow. All the 200 video lessons were given by professors with doctorate degree and 20 to 30 years of teaching experience, BSc, MSc, MPhil and PhD level, also coaching for IIT and medical students for the last 30 years. So the level will be very, very good and they will give a very good knowledge to you. When we are viewing the video lesson, entire video will be with full of notes like. So you can easily touch the center, at the center, there is an arrow like, it will immediately stop. You can note your notes, formula, definition, everything you can note. And again, if you touch it, will run. So you can view the video, any number of times. That depends upon your availability of time. So there are 200 video lessons. Kindly follow. All are quality. And also we have 200 unit tests. Say for example, in this case, surface chemistry. Let us assume under surface chemistry, here actually including colloids it is there. So we have 2 tests, test 1 and test 2. So 45 questions are actually in each test. All the 90 questions, test 1 and test 2, are taken from 20-year question papers of IIT, AIMS, AFMC, AIPMT, MCET Andhra, Delhi, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry question papers. You can raise the questions now. So what is the advantage of taking framing question paper from the previous year question papers? We have observed for the last 6 years in NEET India entrance examination, when we compared the question paper with our question bank, we observed 75 to 80 questions, same questions are repeated. Same question means easily you will get 320 marks. So Vetri Daughters will give you 320 marks. Please follow. And if you are a very good student and hardworking, sincere, you will get easily 300 plus. So you will get 600 to 700 marks. You will get automatically. You will become the All India rank student. You can join anywhere you want. You want to join Jipmer or you want to join AIMS or Vellore, anywhere you can join. Please follow. This is the most important information. Another important regarding the test I will give now. So in the test, while you are attending, this is the model test we are giving in Vetri Daughters. So each unit test is having only 45 questions. Kindly follow. So there is if you click the menu test, it will enter. There will be 1, 2, 3, all the units will be there. 30 units will be there, chemistry. So touch the water, suppose surface chemistry, you touch, there is a menu called attempt. You click attempt, the window will open. It says, this surface chemistry contains 45 questions. Each question carries 4 marks. If you answer correctly one question, 4 marks awarded. If the answer is wrong, 1 mark is subtracted. It will give. Are you ready? If you click OK, immediately a window will open. So you can see question 1, you can see, and option A, option B, option C, option D, you can see, and below that there are 3 menus are also you can see, and below that you can 1 to 45 numbers in yellow color will be there. Kindly follow. This is the window you can see. This facility is not available in any online coaching in India. No online site having this facility. What is the advantage of this one? Kindly follow. The center is complete. This you have to touch only after completing 45 questions. The right side, it is the next. To go next question. Left side, a reverse. Go to left side. Please follow. So with the help of this manner, you go forward or backward. The one interesting information is, suppose if you observe A is the correct answer, you click A. Immediately you can see the wonder. The 1 to 45 questions which are in yellow color, question number 1 will become green color, question number 2 will become blue color, all other questions will be in yellow color. That means you have attended question number 1. The question number 2 you have to attend immediately. This is the indication. This facility is not available in other online coaching. So you have to proceed slowly up to 45 questions. After completing 45 questions, click the complete. Please follow. This is the first step you have to follow here. Kindly follow now. I am going to give you a common 3 steps which is applicable for the model test that you are attending in Vettidatas, or the test, the real test that you are going to attend in the NEET entrance examination conducted by Government of India. 3 important steps I am giving to you to score more marks. This is my suggestion based on experience and the hearing from the toppers. You have to attend botany, zoology, chemistry and physics. This is the order you have to attend questions. Because why I am giving this information? Botany, zoology, only theory questions. Physics and chemistry, we have problems. So don't take immediately problem, because if a problem is wrong, you will be your upset will be there. So your mind should be always fresh and happy. So start with the botany. Normally botany and zoology only memory, from the memory you can easily attend the questions. So in this case you have to attend 3 steps. This you can also apply for the Vettidatas also. Kindly follow. First step, you attend only known questions. Known means your answer is very, very clearly known. So out of this, so let us assume nearly 100 questions are known to you. Out of 100, nearly 80 questions will be repeated from Vettidatas question bank. So 100 into 4 means you will get 400 with you already. 400 marks with you already. So remaining 100 questions are there. Kindly follow. Now again repeat the second step. Go from botany, zoology, chemistry, physics. Only the theory questions which are very difficult to answer. Think twice, thrice, and assume logically. If it is more than 80% correct, you think, put a tick mark. Otherwise, don't click. If it is less than 40%, don't click. Please follow. Second step is what? So go from botany, zoology, physics and chemistry. And last step, go to the problem. In chemistry and physics, physics will have 2/3 will be a problem. For chemistry, 1/3 will be problems. While you are attending problem, apply suitable formula, introduce the suitable units, multiply, divide, everything, do calculation, find out the answer. You compare the answer with the option given in the question paper. If the answers are coincides, you put a click. Otherwise, don't. So after doing everything, then finally you click complete or submit, whatever menu is given there. In Vettidatas, we are giving complete. And in the NEET entrance examination government of India, just you see what option is given, you click according to that. Either submit or complete, whatever it is, or finish anything, you can do it. So this is the step you have to follow. And the another most important feature that is available in Vettidatas. So after finishing your that is test, if you press complete, a window will open. And in the window, you have your marks, you can easily see it. Because 45 questions, 45 into 4, 180. Out of 180, suppose you are getting 160, then you have idea there are 20 marks less. That means the 5 questions are wrong. Then you want to know which question you have done mistake, which question you have done correctly. So that there is an option here with the Vettidatas, which is not available in any online coaching, leading online coaching in India. That is called review menu. That is, you are getting marks, no? The next 2 marks, this review menu is there. Just press the review menu, a window will open. In the window, question 1 will come. You can see the window. Option A, option B, option C, option D also you can see. Then finally there is correct answer will be given. Correct answer will be given in yellow color. So your answer, suppose you have ticked A is the correct answer, it will be in blue color. So your answer will be in blue color, correct answer will be yellow color. Below that, here there is a video solution. Video solution. It is not, the solution is not in typed matter, only video. So this is the unique feature of Vettidatas, which is not available in other leading online coaching in India. Kindly follow. So you compare both answers, blue and yellow are correct. If it is blue is different from yellow, that means it is wrong. So click video solution. Immediately the professor with a PhD degree and 30 years of experience in the field will start explaining the question. Read the question, read the option, explain the formula, for giving definition and tabular column, diagram if it is required. So everything he will discuss, take minimum 10 to 15 minutes he will take to define the questions, to explain the questions. So even a very dull student can easily understand the question. By repeating this process, because each unit I told you there are 2 tests. In the first test, suppose if you are getting 160, in the second test definitely you will get 180 out of 180. If a dull student, if they are getting 100, they will increase from 100 to 140 or 150. So that's why we are giving 2 tests to. And also another option is also given. You can repeat any number of times. There is, if you go there, repeat is there. You press repeat, then it will, the same test you can write any number of times. Kindly follow. So as I already told you, this option is not available in other online coaching center. This is a low cost. We are charging only 10,000 rupees per year. Others, when you go for online, in lakhs they are collecting. 1 lakh or 1.5 lakhs, 2 lakhs they are collecting. So low cost. How to pay this 10,000 rupees? Pay rupees 10,000 in the name of Santi, Director of Vetri Coaching Center, through Indian Bank account number 712719471. IFSC code number IDIB000P134. And any queries or doubts, you contact me, my cell number as well as WhatsApp number 98941 76425. Please follow. This is my number. So I hope I have completed my chapter. Thank you very much. See you again in the next chapter. Bye bye.